What if I told you that an AI platform that quietly locked itself behind a paywall has now opened the gates again, letting you generate images and videos without spending a single cent? That is exactly what happened. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire platform, show you how to access its current zero-credit workflow, cover the best tools hiding inside it, and help you avoid the mistakes that can waste your time. Stick around because there is a lot to cover, and the value keeps building the further we go. Let me set the stage. This platform is called Vheer. When it first launched, it gave users unlimited access to its generation tools, which made it genuinely exciting. Then, a few months ago, the platform moved many of its features behind a paid credit system, and a lot of people moved on. But here is what has changed. Vheer has brought back zero credit generation through selected models. If you know which settings to choose, you can generate images, edit them, and even turn them into short videos without spending your credits. All you need to get started is a Google account, sign in, and you're inside. Now, before you start clicking around randomly, here is what matters most. On the left side of the screen, you'll find a large collection of creative and productivity tools. We'll cover the most useful ones shortly. At the bottom of the screen, you may also notice 50 credits in your account. You don't need to use them for the workflow I'm showing you. The reason is that a specific model inside Vheer currently generates for 0 credits. As long as you select that model, your generation should not deduct anything from your available balance. Selecting the correct model is the key to making this workflow work. However, models, prices, durations, and credit requirements can change. Always check the generation cost displayed beside the Generate button before submitting anything. Let's start with text to image. Open it from the left menu and paste your prompt into the text box. All the prompts and direct links mentioned in this video are available in a downloadable guide, and I'll show you exactly where the guide is located near the end of this video. Choose the aspect ratio based on where you plan to use the image. Select 16:9 for a standard YouTube video, 9:16 for shorts or other vertical content, and 1:1 for a square social media post. Next, confirm that the zero credit Vheer Quality model is selected. You'll also see an enhanced toggle. Turning it on allows Vheer to rewrite and expand your original prompt into a format the model may understand more clearly. I recommend testing both versions when possible. Generate once with your original prompt and again with Enhance enabled. Then compare the results and keep whichever one follows your creative direction more accurately. When you're ready, click Generate. Vheer may create one image at a time with the selected zero credit settings. If you don't like the first result, adjust the prompt or generate another variation. Continue refining the prompt until you get an image you're happy with and then download it. Here is where many people rush ahead and immediately try to turn the image into a video. Don't do that yet. There is a smarter step in between. Open Image to Image from the left menu. Load the image you just created from your Vheer library or upload an image saved on your device. The purpose of this step is to make small, targeted corrections. Maybe the image is almost perfect, but one element is wrong. The clothing color may need to change, an unwanted object may have appeared, or one detail in the background may look distracting. Instead of regenerating the entire scene from scratch and hoping you get something similar, use Image to Image to fix that specific detail. Confirm that the zero credit model is still selected, describe only the change you want, and clearly tell the model which elements must remain unchanged. For example, you could write, preserve the subject's identity, pose, clothing, lighting, background, and composition. Change only the color of the jacket from blue to red. Keep every other element unchanged. Generate the edited image and review it carefully. If the result changes too many elements, simplify your prompt and make the correction even more specific. Once the image is truly ready, we can turn it into a video. One thing worth knowing is that text-to-video does not currently offer zero credit generation through the Vheer Quality model, but image-to-video does support a zero credit option. At the time of recording, the Vheer Quality model generates 5-second clips at 768p for 0 credits. Available models, durations, resolutions, and generation costs may change, so check the settings displayed in your account before generating. Upload the final image and write a prompt describing the motion you want. For image-to-video generation, focus mainly on movement. You don't need to describe every visual detail again because the uploaded image already establishes the subject, environment, lighting, and composition. Describe the subject's movement, any environmental motion, and the camera movement. For example, slow cinematic push-in toward the subject with gentle background parallax. The subject looks naturally toward the camera and blinks occasionally. Preserve the original identity, clothing, lighting, and environment. No morphing, no new objects, and no scene change. You can also test your original motion prompt against the enhanced version and compare the results. Choose Auto for the aspect ratio so the video matches the dimensions of the image you uploaded. During busy periods, Vheer may ask you to wait before submitting another generation. That is normally caused by server demand. Save your prompt and source image, wait briefly, and then try again. Now, let me show you something that separates Vheer from many other free creative platforms. Its Image Templates section. Open it, and you'll find a wide range of categories designed for specific types of content. What makes these templates interesting is that they aren't only useful for personal projects. Some can help you develop concepts, mock-ups, and examples for potential freelance services. Take the tattoo generator as one example. You can create tattoo concepts using presets that cover styles such as traditional, fine line, geometric, minimalist, watercolor, blackwork, and anime. Describe the design in the prompt field, select a suitable style, and generate a concept. These images could be useful as inspiration or as early visual references during a consultation. However, they should always be reviewed and refined by a qualified tattoo artist before anyone uses them as actual tattoo designs. The Game Assets Generator works similarly. Choose a visual style such as pixel art, PBR, hand-drawn, chibi, low poly, or vector art. Then describe the character, object, weapon, background, or game element you want to create. For example, you could generate a magical potion, treasure chest, character sprite, fantasy weapon, environment concept, or user interface element. These outputs can be useful for brainstorming, rapid prototypes, game jams, or visual references. Review originality and consistency before using them in a commercial project. The logo generator is another tool worth exploring. If you know a small business owner who needs early branding ideas, you can generate logo concepts in modern, minimalist, retro, flat, or three-dimensional styles. Enter the business name, describe the industry, specify the preferred colors and symbols, and tell the model to avoid unnecessary text or decorative elements. Remember that an AI-generated logo is only a starting point. Always check the spelling, originality, scalability, and possible trademark conflicts before using or selling it. Beyond the creative generators, Vheer also includes several productivity tools that can be genuinely useful. There is an image-to-prompt converter, which helps when you find a visual style you like but don't know how to describe it. Upload the image and let the tool analyze its subject, composition, lighting, colors, and overall style. You can then revise the resulting prompt by replacing the subject, setting, props, and distinctive creative elements. This allows you to use the general mood or composition as inspiration without trying to reproduce someone else's image exactly. There is also a background remover, which can help create transparent subjects for thumbnails, product graphics, and composite images. The image-to-text tool extracts written content from screenshots, slides, receipts, documents, and other images. Under Portrait and Styles, the tools become more specialized. The Hairstyle Changer lets you upload a clear, front-facing photo and preview different hairstyles or hair colors. This could be useful for personal experimentation, social media content, or visual consultations for salons. Image Style Transfer lets you change the overall artistic appearance of an image while attempting to preserve its original subject and composition. You can transform an image into styles such as paper-cut art, watercolor, illustration, pencil drawing, or other preset aesthetics. The Anime Portrait tool transforms an uploaded portrait into a stylized illustration while preserving recognizable details such as the person's hairstyle, glasses, expression, clothing colors, and composition. As with every portrait tool, Only upload photographs you own or have permission to use. All the prompts used in this video, along with direct links to every Vheer tool I covered, are available in a downloadable guide in the description. Open the PDF guide section and download the Vheer AI prompt and workflow guide. The guide includes copy-ready prompts for text to image, image to image, image to video, tattoo concepts, game assets, logos, hairstyles, style transfers, and anime portraits. It also includes troubleshooting advice, a reusable prompt formula, a complete directory of Vheer links, and a final quality control checklist. This means you can copy the prompts and open the tools directly without having to write everything down while watching the tutorial. Now here is the bigger picture. Vheer may not be the most powerful AI platform available, but its combination of zero-credit image generation, image editing, creative templates, productivity tools, and short image-to-video generation makes it genuinely worth testing. Now, I want to hear from you. What will you create first with Vheer? An AI image, a video, a logo, a tattoo concept, a game asset, or something completely different? Tell me in the comments. And if better AI platforms open their tools for free, I'll test them and cover them here. So, if you want to stay ahead of these changes and discover which free AI tools are actually worth using, subscribe and hit the like button. Then click the full AI tools playlist appearing on your screen to discover another AI workflow you can try today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.